craziest bastards I've ever met in my life. I love everyone.
What's going on, you crazy bastards? You're back here with Rob Kimball from sonsofwrestling.com for a WWE Raw review, and we start off the show, Seth Rollins to the ring, and he refuses to be disrespected, and that he is the future of, you know, everything. He's putting himself over hardcore. He just believes this, the arrogant little prick. And, well, Mercury and Noble come down to try to get him out of the ring, and he says he knows he's a marked man. He's painted this target on his own back, and he loves it. And then Cena comes charging the ring. Rollins escapes into the crowd, and as he's standing down in the crowd, he's laughing, thinks it's hilarious. As Dean Ambrose stands next to him, he's looking on too, like he's shocked what's going on, and Seth Rollins taps him, is laughing, thinking it's a guy in the crowd when it's really Dean Ambrose, and Dean Ambrose goes after him, and he's stuck in between Cena and Ambrose here. Up by the barrier, Cena yanks him over the barrier. Dean Ambrose does not give a fuck who. He charges and dives on top of both, and then this has Mercury and Noble come over, preventing them to get to Rollins, and Rollins escapes once again. So that's how that worked out, but it was a really cool intro, the beginning of the show. That was fun. Then we have Triple H and Stephanie McMahon come out, and they said, you know what, you two, tonight, I know you want a piece of Rollins, and you're gonna get it. Both you, Ambrose, Cena versus Rollins, and Kane, and Randy Orton in a 3-on-2 handicap match, that is. So, decent setup for a main event. Yes, I know a lot of people are saying same old shit, but hey, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, in the last 2 years, this is not the same old shit, and that's what we want to see. Then we move on to Dolph Ziggler and the Usos versus Cesaro and Golden Stardust, and guess who did not lose their belt and is not losing their push? Dolph Ziggler. He had his IC belt. Yes, he did. Crowd is hot for Dolph Ziggler in Brooklyn. Just insane. And, well, they do everything, Cesaro and the Dust Brothers, to allow Ziggler in the ring as they just take it to the Usos. And finally, we get a hot tag to an Uso that comes in, and it leads up to basically Cesaro and Ziggler in the ring. You get that nice back and forth, and this is just great work. I could watch that all the time. Cesaro versus Dolph Ziggler. Awesome feud. Hopefully they continue it and move on with it. But here in the end, the Stardust catches a triple super kick. Boom! Then an Uso splash for the victory. Wow, check your teeth, bro. Fucking knocked that star right off his face and his gloves. And the one on his ass if he had one. Holy shit, that was badass. Then we have the Rosebuds come down with Kathy Lee and Hoda, and the crowd is booing. They're bored with this. This is dumb. These two are talking like they're goddamn 20-year-olds, and they like to drink, and they get these bottles of wine. Well, anyway, they get the Hoda to dance, and then we turn into a bottle smashed over her ass. And then Kathy Lee, with her ass sticking out, obviously she's waiting for it. Another wine bottle smashed over her ass. Now, if any of you guys actually drank a bottle of wine, you know how hard those bottles are. There's no possibility of busting them over a rump. Only a rock or a brick or something very hard is the only way to bust it. So it's kind of silly. Then they do the Rosebud trust fall off the thing. Hey, whatever. Fucking silly. But hey, Adam Rose is working with it, you know. Then we have Bo Dallas versus Mark Henry once again. Bo Dallas is up 2-0. And guess what happens here? Mark Henry loses focus again, and he gets his ass counted out. And when he goes for the World's Strongest Slam on the announce table, Bo Dallas slips out the back and into the ring for the win again. Mark Henry's disappointed with himself, and he should be. God damn, he must believe after this. Maybe he can get his focus back. Maybe Bo Dallas could help him out with that. Who knows? I like the Bo Dallas character. That's just the way I feel it. Then we have Yes, indeed. Ambrose comes to the ring. He can't fucking deal with this. He's got something going on in his mind, and he's got to get it off his chest. He's about sick of John Cena being up in his space, and he's just done with this shit. He wants a face-to-face right now to settle this shit. Anyway, Cena comes down to the ring in shock, surprise, whatever it will be, and this turns into a little back and forth with the words. John Cena ends up saying, you know what, it's been a very long time since I've seen someone like you, a person with guts to go out and say and do whatever they want. But with that comes consequences. So Dean Ambrose told him that he doesn't mind dropping his ass right now. And then John Cena after that says the same exact thing. And, it turns into... Ambrose sort of got a little bored. He says, you know what? I think I'm a little hungry. I think I'm going to go take the Q train down to Coney Island, get a hot dog, check out the fucking Wonder Wheel. Good luck with the Authority tonight. Drops the mic. He's out of there. And then they show him later on in the train station deal down in the... whatever the fuck they are down there in New York and Brooklyn. Anyway, so he boogies on out of there. Clearly it was taped earlier. His hair's all frizzy, not wet. And, hey, it was good shit. Really, really good shit. And I just want to see Dean Ambrose versus John Cena, and Dean Ambrose goes over and does not get the death of fucking Cena like so many others have. So let's see where it goes. Hopefully, finally, they listen. Somewhere I heard and read that Triple H does listen, and he tries to pay attention to the IWC, YWC, whatever you want to go with. He tries to keep his ear to the ground, folks, so that's a good thing. So we'll see what happens there. Then we have Summer Rae versus Brie Bella in a handicap match with one arm tied behind her back, and, well, guess what? Quick victory for Brie Bella here, as after the victory, yes chants galore. Nikki's pissed at top of the ramp, so clearly we're going to be going to Nikki versus Brie somewhere down the road. Then we have Kane backstage, and Miz and Mizdow come to apologize with a basket of fruit. This is A-list fruit. And fucking Mizdow killing it, dude. Just the way he's mouthing everything that Miz does. He's perfect at. The dude has so much talent. So fucking good. Really dig that. And then, Kane doesn't want none of that shit. And finally he says, what you did wrong is you come into my office. Now you got a match with Sheamus tonight. And you'll probably be eating a brogue kick instead of some fucking fresh organic fruit. So they're a little ticked. They leave. Mizdow comes back, snatches the basket of fruit, and they're out of there. Then we have Sheamus versus Jesus Christ. Yes, Jack Swagger versus Tyson Kidd with Natty still ringside caring. After all the shit that we've been going through, it's the strangest storyline. But in the end here, clearly you know where it's going. Jack Swagger locks in that Patriot lock. And we get a tap and a boo-hoo whining motherfucker. Tyson Kidd in the corner doesn't want anything from Natty. So, and there was a commercial earlier to show some of the Total Divas. Maybe he's looking for a divorce. So, guess that's where that's going. Who knows? Then we have Roman Reigns live via satellite, and he just says that hopefully he'll be back sooner than later. Everyone was expecting to see him live in Brooklyn, not via satellite, so it was a little disappointing. And then to lead into the disappointment, we have the Los Matadores, El Torito himself, versus Slater Gator's Mini Gator. And crowd's pissed off, fucking big time. This is stupid chants, and Twitter, they erupted. Fucking same thing with the crowd, just erupted stupid shit. And you can't even blame Vince Russo for this, IWC. So then, anyway, El Torito picks up a win with a moonsault. Then we have Rusev and Lana come down to the ring, and there is no match with Big Show because he is suspended for the flag incident. And finally, The Rock has come back to Brooklyn. Awesome fucking moment. Let me tell you what. I seen someone do a video earlier that said The Rock was coming to WWE, and I thought he was full of shit. I'm gonna say this right now. Wow. I got the idea that he might have been because he was in the area, but One Sean's View Entertainment hit that. Good for you, bro. Anyway, fucking The Rock came back to face Rusev. One on, like, not a match, but he laid it down, and he always says, why you got your fucking pants up to your goddamn nipples, showing your Moscow moose knuckle? That was fucking great. Excellent. And it tells Lana she's smoking. She's gorgeous in person, but she's trotting around here like she's got a Smirnoff bottle shoved up her Putin. That was fucking great. Awesome shit. The Rock, I don't give a fuck if you like him or not. His 10 minutes in that goddamn ring, talking on the mic, just erupted the WWE universe, because it's been pretty fucking lame in my opinion, and I know all of yours. So, wow. I'm a Stone Cold guy, but you bring The Rock back in there, that son of a bitch turns the fucking fire on, and it's on. This is great. And to throw him in the mix with Rusev, not even in a title picture, so the IWC can't even be bitching, oh, they're going to throw the belt back on The Rock. Maybe down the road, but this was awesome. All sorts of excited. I was getting a little tired there, especially after that fucking Gator shit. Anyway, awesome shit, and I'm going to do 2 fucking videos tonight for all of you. So, peace to this one, and I'll cut it and bring it back. Anyway, that was good shit. Go to sonsofwrestling.com and get yourself a cool ass t-shirt anyway. Then we have Paige and Alicia Fox versus AJ Lee and Emma. And well, AJ Lee is just not feeling Emma at all, and Emma won't tag. But she's doing a good job in there. AJ Lee grabs her belt and says, fuck it, she's out of there, walking away. That is that. Paige comes in. Emma's looking, where are you going? Where are you going? Come back. Turns around, catches a goddamn super kick from Paige, and then Paige locks in, fucking hits Rampage. Done. Emma's done. Holy shit. And then I seen a tweet from Emma later on. What's going on? AJ, you still, we friends? Good shit. Playing the role. Emma the thief, if you will. Anyway, she's not. It was an accident. Anyway, Emma, hopefully she gets her groove on and stop that dancing shit, dude. Do your own thing because you're talented. Then we move on to another Bray Wyatt promo for Rowan. Eric Rowan is being set free just like Luke Harper. Soon we will see what happens, but really, really good promo. Where does Bray Wyatt go from here? He doesn't really need anyone, but man, he helped these guys become who they are. So, hey, awesome shit. I can't wait for a Luke Harper run, and I want to see Bray Wyatt back in the picture. Simple as that. Comment down here if you agree. Then we have Miz with Mizdow versus Sheamus, and during this match, Sheamus gets his elbow busted open, blood everywhere. The ref's got the fucking rubber gloves on, just in case. And, well, he had control pretty much the whole time. And then he goes for a bro kick to the Miz while Mizdow's on the apron. Miz ducks it, Mizdow eats it, and Miz rolls up Sheamus for the victory here, pissing off Sheamus. Belt wasn't on the line though, buddy. So, calm those big ass fucking those, man, that beard chops. Those chops, those mutton chops are getting pretty goddamn out of control. Sheamus, holy shit, I know hunting season is coming up and you want to catch yourself an elk or a fucking deer or something. But damn, cut down the mutton chops, please. They're everywhere. Jesus Christ, just saying. Then we move on to the main event. Only John Cena versus Seth Rollins, Kane, and Randy Orton. A 1-on-3 handicap. Yeah, because Dean Ambrose said, good luck. And anyway, we get into this. Rollins was guaranteed to start off the match. And of course, he tags immediately. So they come in. Once they finally have John Cena down, Seth Rollins comes in and toys with John Cena. Seth Rollins is taking control, beating the shit out of John Cena while he is down and hurt. But obviously the Superman bounces back and we get a little bit of offense in with a you can't see me 5-knuckle shuffle. Go up into the AA and didn't happen. Seth Rollins slips out, pushing him into a cane big boot, more like a half a big boot. And that's the way it rolled. And then we get the beat down to John Cena. But one Dean Ambrose music hits with a hot dog trolley coming to the top of the ramp. He comes down, armed and dangerous, with ketchup and mustard, each side ready to go. He's like the new John Wayne of the WWE. He fucking pulls him, caps off, and squirts the shit out of Randy Orton and Kane, and that's what they fucking get. Awesome shit. Anyway, we just covered in condiments. Awesome. And anyway, we get this back and forth where everybody feud, just fighting in there. John Cena and Ambrose look like they're starting to fucking get a little team camaraderie going. And then Triple H and Stephanie McMahon comes out, says, you guys look like you're getting along finally. Well, in order to get to Seth Rollins, it's Hell in a Cell for both of you. One-on-one, winner gets Seth Rollins, and that's the way it's going down. And guess who didn't give a fuck about that either? Dean Ambrose slips the dirty deeds to John Cena, knocking him down, and says he just doesn't give a fuck. He wants Seth Rollins. He doesn't care who he has to go through. What did you guys think of Raw? And holy shit, if you did not mark out for The Rock coming out, you're not a wrestling fan, because I don't give a shit if he has the same type of shit over and over on the mic. That guy is gold. He is ripped, cut to shit. He is in shape. He's got a good look. He rocks the mic better than no other. And I just took me back to being 18 again, and I was like, fuck yeah. Now, if you only had Stone Cold in there too, but hey, you know, whatever. You can never relive the past, but The Rock does a fucking mighty fine job doing it, and you have to admit that. Comment down here, The Rock back, and Rusev getting this huge opportunity to face The Rock. That is amazing shit. They have a lot invested in Rusev, so look forward to a lot of Rusev in the next 5 years. As long as he can stay healthy. He's built like an ox, so I don't see him going down, but you never know what happens. But this is amazing for Rusev. He is marking out in there, I guarantee it. Just awesome shit. And Dean Ambrose, he is basically the new John Cena, a.k.a. Bruce Willis, if you will, from Die Hard. If you will. That's just the way it is, man. Follow me on Twitter at Rob Kimball Brand. Go to sonsofwrestling.com. Get yourself some new t-shirts and hoodies. Check out the Lunatic Fringe shirt that I just designed. A little bit of the Shining going on there with, you know, Jack Nicholson. Ah, you know it. Then support pro wrestling and The Rock being back. You know what? With it being a PG era, he didn't have to say the words, but he had the crowd say it for him, and you can't control the crowd. We had cuss words. We had dynamite on the mic. Just amazing shit. Finally, a really good Raw, even though you had Mini Gator versus El Torito. How you can just forget that. Thank fuck that happened. So, man, I could go on for another half an hour, but I won't go on any further because I know you guys, you got other reviews to check out. There's a few good ones out there, guys, and thank you supporting pro wrestling, supporting me, my channel. some of my friends, their channels, they do great reviews too. Hit the thumbs up on all of our channels. Hit the comments. Get interactive with each other. And I am sure I'm going to pull out an awesome fucking rumor mill after this one. I got some ideas. I'm going to read up on all the shitty dirt sheets and find the dumbest one I can find and then tear it apart. Those are always fun. Alright guys, peace.